When you have a Shopify theme, it has some built-in styles, and they're usually pretty good, but sometimes you want to override certain elements to customize them a bit. And that's where CSS comes in. So right now we're going to go ahead and show you how to customize certain elements of your site with custom CSS. In this case, we're using the POPSMASH quiz buttons as an example. So we are in the Shopify editor here. Every Shopify store has this editor. And there's a section called settings right here, this little gear. We'll click on that and we'll go down to the custom CSS section. This allows us to paste in some CSS to change a certain element. So we are going to add some CSS to customize this quiz button here. So I'm going to go ahead and paste in my CSS, and one little hack that's nice now with AI is if you ever want to change something, you can take a screenshot of what you want it to look like, and you can paste it in ChatGPT or some other AI tool and say, give me the CSS I need to make it look like this. And it may not always be perfect the first time, but you can always go back and forth and get a pretty good result and tweak it yourself if you need. So here I'm going to go ahead and paste in this CSS, and you'll see once I paste it in and it refreshes, this button updates to the new CSS. So I'm going to save that. Before we go look at it, I just want to share a couple details. So CSS is really powerful because you can change the style of anything on your site without breaking anything. Like if you do something wrong, you can just come back in here and delete it and everything goes back to normal, no problem. But when you're adding styles, you want to be very specific about what you're changing. And every element on the site has a way to target it. And we're targeting this button with a class. So this little dot here means it is a class. And this PS quiz button stands for POPSMASH quiz button. That's the name of this element. So I'm targeting this class and this element. So we're doing it for the POPSMASH quiz button and for the primary quiz button. And then inside of these brackets, these are the changes I want to make to it. This changes the background color. This changes the border radius to make it curved. And this changes the text color to force it to be white. Now this is the same thing for the same button, but on hover. That's what this colon hover means here. So you can't see it here because we're in the editor, but once we're on the site, you'll be able to see that when I mouse over it, it changes a bit. And that's on hover. Do these styles instead. This is a very quick overview there. So let's go see what it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and open the page. So this is the old page, and hopefully caching doesn't stick around. It should hopefully show the new button. There we go. All right, so these are the new styles on the new button. You can see the hover works there, so it does kind of what we want. So just like that, you saw that we can easily update the CSS to whatever we want it to be, pretty easily. Now the other case is sometimes, this is a certain quiz that we're doing. You'll want the background to be a different color. Let's go ahead and do retake. You may want the background to be a different color. So to do that, POPSMASH has something built in to change the background color of this modal here. So we will go ahead and update that here on the collection page. So actually, I think I showed you the old one. But so this one has no background color. I'm going to go ahead and go back here and refresh this and see it's white. Right? But if I wanted to match a certain brand color, I'll want to add an argument that does that. So this is the code snippet. So when you're on your publish page for your quiz, you can just hit copy on the code snippet quiz button, code snippet, and you'll paste it here. And if I want to change the background color, I can just add an argument. And the argument I will show you separately down here. It just looks like this. Just says, data modal style, background color is this. So we're just going to go ahead and add this right in there. I'll paste it right at the end here, outside of the quote. Paste it there, and we'll hit save. And basically it just says the modal style, I want the background color, and this hex color just represents a certain color. So now if we go back here, you see that it was white. Now we'll refresh, and then when we reopen it, it'll be this color. So that's pretty quick overview, but it's a way to, first we change the color of these buttons, and then we change the background color. And you can pretty much do this with any color you want to make sure that they match your brand.